What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and episode 9 Monster wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. It was all right. It's getting better. It's getting better. A lot of stupidness going on. A lot of things in the writing that make me say, really? Why does women keep throwing men out on this show and then say, you left us? First, Tasha did it to Ghost. Now Monet kicked Cane out, locked the door, wouldn't let him in, talking about, you left us. You shouldn't have left us. What you mean? You wouldn't let me in. Just because you made a mistake, when you push him out, you can't then turn it and say, I left you now. Changing up the narrative. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and recap the episode, give you my first reaction, my first thoughts. And then I'm going to also talk about this video that I made earlier today about whether Ghost left Tasha or did he leave the family or, the kids. Because she was saying to Tariq in episode 8, when Ghost left me, the family. And you guys had a lot of great comments. Couple of them that I'm going to go over in the comments too. And we're going to talk about that. Seem that some people maybe don't remember the show that well. So we're going to talk about that. Now, let me go ahead and get to some of these comments. Don't trip. Let's go. Let's get it. Savannah, what's up? What's up? In the Facebook, he got that Charles Barkley 1984 draft suit, baby. Y'all don't know what the Charles Barkley draft suit? That's what Tariq is wearing. You didn't know that? I'm about to pull it up. Y'all didn't know that's what Charles Barkley, they went in wardrobe and they borrowed Charles Barkley rookie suit. Charles Barkley. That's who Officer Tatum looks up to. Charles Barkley woke. Charles Barkley woke. Woke. Charles Barkley. It is a Shaq. Charles Barkley. Anyway, they got Tariq wearing that Maroon 5 ass corduroy suit. And yeah, that don't look too good. But let me go ahead and show y'all what Barkley look like. And y'all see what I'm talking about. And let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me show y'all right quick Charles Barkley so y'all can see. Y'all can see Tariq wardrobe. There's Tariq right there. That's Tariq. He got that same suit on. Sitting on the stand cheesing. Y'all telling me this ain't the damn suit that boy wearing? That's the same suit looking like a young Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley. I'm ready for the draft. I'm ready to rebound and play ball. Anyway, I don't know why the hell they picked that ugly ass suit. They usually have good clothing choices on the show. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, episode was all right. Hey, what's up, Barshana? They gonna set Sacks up. Hey, they need to. Dirty Ball Sacks needs to get clipped. He need to get neutered, especially since he done tried to reverse it and flip it on Davis. Talking about, I'm gonna make sure you don't get no more business. Boy, please. Yeah, Monet is just a horrible parent person, and I'm glad it's all coming out. Yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it. Ghost left the family. He put Angie above them. When he pushed Tariq off on Dre, that was the beginning of the end. That is wrong. Ghost never left his family. He left Tasha. He was still involved with the kids. He didn't push Tariq off on Dre. Dre was the babysitter. He was babysitting him. I mean, that's what happens when you got money. You hire babysitters, people to watch after your kid. Yeah, maybe Dre wasn't the best babysitter, but that's what he was supposed to be doing. He didn't push him off on them. Y'all need to stop with that. Okay? I don't know why women is the only ones keep saying this. People break up and get divorced all the time. You can still be a part of your child's life. Okay? You can still have a family and a relationship with your child. He could have started a new family unit with Angie, him, and his kids from the previous marriage. And if he had kids with Angie, they would have what's called a blended family. Y'all need to stop acting like this is like don't happen. Like this is like wrong. So if you have kids with somebody, you just got to stay with them forever. Then if you don't, you broke up your family. You don't love your kids because you don't want to be with somebody no more, male or female. Women, you may be with a dude you got kids with that treat you like crap. So if you leave him, you left your family, you left your kids. That's what you're saying. Because that don't make sense. That's dumb. You left his ass. You didn't leave your kids. But when it's a man and it's ghosts, since he left Tasha, he can't be there for his kids too, then, huh? But women leave dudes all the time and be there for the kids, and nobody accuses women of leaving their kids or leaving their family. Why is it that when the man don't want to be with the woman, he left the family? He the wrong one. He's so evil. Y'all need to stop that, man. And I'm going to break it down some more because it seems like people don't realize. People talking about Ghost cheated first. Tasha cheated first. She cheated in the very first episode. So when she was opening up the cookie jar and playing with it until, the cookie crumbled, that's okay with y'all? That's not cheating? So if I got an attractive woman, a Uber driver or somebody, a driver, whatever, and I start to, stroke it into the gravy, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't cheating. That's fine with y'all, right? If I'm with a relationship with someone, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because Tasha had the tickle bitties out and playing with the cookie jar and all of that, and that's not cheating. Everybody, how do y'all forget this? Ladies, you guys forget this more than, I don't know. I have no idea how many times ladies in the comments talk about how Ghost cheated first. They don't remember this. Not every lady, but a lot. Men don't never make this mistake. I don't know, but I don't see what it is. Anyway, y'all done distracted me because this right here is a juicy topic. I need to clarify some stuff. I thought I clarified it in the video, but some people still don't get it. So I'm going to go over a couple of those comments y'all left and try to help you and everybody else watching understand where the problem is, the disconnect. Okay, yeah, it's a TV show, but people do this in real life. People break up and use the kids to manipulate and hurt the other one that they broke up with all the time. So, like, we got to stop acting like that don't happen. Anyway, Support Gaming, what's up? What's up, man? You got the little gift card. You won yesterday. I hope you got it working. What up? What up? Lord Date, what's up? John, what's up? I know I was just talking for a minute, so I done missed a lot of comments. I'm going to try to go through a few of these comments real fast. Lynn Red, what's up, Red? Zeke making mistakes like a mother. I mean, and he talked too damn much. I mean, why would he tell Professor Sexy all that info? Now he done got her in trouble, and he done got himself in trouble. Yeah, he need to get it over. Yeah, Tariq need to be in prison. I don't know why they want to make him, how they would make him get away with it. We know something got to give, because if he end up in prison, the show is almost over pretty much. So something got to give. He ain't going to end up confessing one way or the other. Something going to happen. You think Tariq going to get the needle? If so, then what's the point of season 2? It ain't going to be no needle. Tariq is not going to confess. Old Earth, that's Eartha Kitt, aka Tamika. She ain't gonna let that boy testify because that evidence is inadmissible. So what does he? They don't have anything. It's no reason to make him testify, and he could say I was drunk and I was feeling guilty because I didn't treat you right. It's not like he said in the video, I shouldn't have blew your brains out, Pops. My bad. Oops. Why did I shoot you in the body? I should have shot you in the head. My bad, Dad. I mean, they don't have nothing. Tariq was an idiot giving Kool-Aid Wig that money. How did we? Exactly. That was really dumb, and he almost cost his own life doing that, like an idiot, and talking to Monet, talking about my mom come first. Oh, no, the hell she don't. My money come first in this business. You think I give a damn about your mama? Fork you and your mama. Lord Bison, what's up, brother? Thanks for the support. Tasha was on point about Davis' assistant being his side piece. Monet was on point about the professor and Zeke. They saw through those bougie hoes. Yeah. The only thing that I had the problem with that with Tasha and what you call it, Davis assistant is that so she didn't realize she was the side piece until Tasha told her. I mean, what she didn't figure that out. I mean, dude, been married, you've been doing this and that, and you ain't figured that out. So, that's fine, but you're wrong, sis. And it only makes you look bad. I mean, I'm just trying to keep it real. We can be cool, but you can't support that and defend that. I mean, oh, wait a minute. So you saying, because just to put it out there for y'all to know, I'm a single parent. I've been taking care of my son since he was 10 months old by myself. Okay. So when me and his mom broke up, now he about to be 17. So are you saying that me and my son, our family is broke up? We not a family? That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. We still are a family. Maybe she and I and him are not a family, but she has moved on and had met somebody and had kids and do that. And now they got their thing going on. That's fine. What is I don't get it. You guys keep making it seem as if, people can't still have that bond or relationship, or a parent can't still be there. How many single moms is watching right now? So you saying you broke up the family when you didn't want to be with the dad no more? I mean, don't trip. She don't agree. She'll never agree. You all are wrong. You broke up the family. You should have stayed in that relationship. Like, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not true. It's okay if you don't want to see the light. It don't mean the light ain't shining, sis. You just got your eyes closed. That's all that means, but it's all good. Anyway, yeah, Tasha threw him out. Regardless of whatever was going on, she didn't try to work it out. And even her mama told her she was dumb. Even her mama said you just pushed him in the arms of the other woman. You stupid. If you really wanted to make it work, yeah, people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Who's to say? They say it's for better or for worse. Marriage ain't for, no playing around. It's for better or for worse. People make mistakes. In sickness and health, people get sick. Things happen. Everything can't always be perfect. As soon as there's a problem, you're going to throw away everything. Then you really wasn't ready for it from the get-go. That's for either side, male or female. It takes work. It's not easy. Yeah, you all went back, and it's only women that go back and forth with me with this because you guys are emotional. That's just how women are, and it's fine. Women think with emotions, to lead with the emotions. Men think analytically. You need both to get a full perspective. But when your emotions is stopping you from thinking and wanting to hear what somebody is trying to explain and show you, then, I mean, it just ain't going to work. You had some interesting facts about Tasha and Ghost's marriage. Point being, you have to love your children more than you hate each other. Exactly. And if you are having a breakup, whether it's a good breakup or a bad breakup, you have to be mature enough not to involve the kids. You don't use the kids to hurt the other one or manipulate the other one or punish the kids because they still want to be a part of the other one's life. You don't do that. That's wrong. That's wrong. People split custody, joint custody with children all the time. They can still talk, be a part of each other, do things. I mean, people act like it's abandonment or something, as if he, and left Tariq and his kids and disappeared. If anything, that's what Tasha was doing. In season 2, she had her bags packed, about to run away with Sean and take the kids and disappear. And even her mama said, what you think he gonna do if you take his kids and run away? Tasha was doing that. Ghost never was doing that. He was going to go by the book, divorce her, make a settlement, pay her, do whatever it takes, go and get the joint custody and do all of that. That's what he was going to do. He wasn't going to have Tasha killed or just take the kids and run away and disappear. So what, she could be calling the police and have a manhunt? I mean, that don't make any sense. somebody was saying, oh, because he looked at schools in Miami. That's what a responsible parent would do. If you're planning to have joint custody, he said they would spend, 6 months with Tasha, 6 months with him. So if that's what he was planning, that means that it would have to be some overlap within school. Now, when they didn't decide to do that, yeah, he didn't continue looking for schools there because there was no need. But that didn't mean that they still, even when Angie was dead, he didn't want to get back with Tasha. That relationship was over, and it's mostly to blame with her fault. They grew apart. He was trying to get out the game and graduate from being a drug dealer, and all she ever wanted to do was just be a drug dealer and spend money and live the high life. That's in episode 1. People talking about he been telling her he want to get out the game, and look what he did. What? He would have been out the game if Tasha didn't go behind his back and sabotage the deal what he had with Ruiz, trying to get rid of Milan. How many other times did she go behind his back and mess stuff up with Tommy? Come on, man. Y'all got to watch the show. All right, let's see. Thank you, man. Y'all got to watch the show, man. That's all I'm saying. Just watch the show. All I'm doing is just repeating what they said and showed. I'm not making it up. I'm not assuming. I'm not putting all this extra stuff in it. This is what it is. Tariq, they tried to make it seem one way, but he did exactly what Ghost would have did. Everybody tried to make it seem like Ghost was a monster. Tommy was the monster. Tommy wouldn't have tried to pay nobody off. He would have just killed them. Ghost was the one always trying to be calculated and pay people off and avoid all that stuff. Not Ghost. Yeah. Anyway. I think Tasha expected Ghost to be at home all the time as if he does have club business and drug business to run. No, what Tasha thought was that because of how the wash and fold business ran and he was able to be home at nights, she was thinking that a nightclub would be the same, which is stupid because a laundromat is not open at nights normally. Unless you got a 24-hour thing. But normally the laundromat's not open at nights and the club is not open in the day. Duh. She wanted him to leave the club early on opening night. The very first night. His dream come true. And she didn't even give a damn. Talking about, come on, let's go. Y'all gotta watch episode 1 again, man. She should have been standing next to him on the corner when he was saying, see there, Pop, I did it. She should have been right there like, I knew you would, baby. That's what she should have been. She should have been staying in the club, running the bar or working the books. That's what she should have been. Somebody say he want to keep her at home. No, she was at home. And that was the problem. Don't trip. What show are you watching? You say he wasn't there for his kids. That's the issue. That's wrong. Ghost was there for the kids the entire step of the way. He was at the parent teacher day or whatever. He was at the little recital. He was always there for him. He was always doing stuff for him. Where did you see him not there for the kids? You're making stuff up. You need to rewatch the first few seasons of the show because I don't know what you watching. It doesn't apply to most women because the women take the kids with them most times. Yeah, and they don't let the kids see the parent, the father, or they try to use the kids as a bargaining chip, or they'll try to get child support knowing the man may not have money just so he go to jail. I mean, it's all kind of stuff go on, man, but people act like this don't happen or I'm making this up. And I mean, I don't know what is going on. He neglected the family. He wasn't around for Tariq, which led him to look for male bonding with Kanan. Then when he went to jail, that's when Tariq needed Ghost the most and he wasn't there. First of all, he never neglected anybody. That's part of the problem. He kept looking out for every damn body. He never neglected anybody. Everybody bills was paid. Everybody was taken care of. Everybody was sitting fat. He made everybody money. Tariq, everybody was in school. He always had a relationship with him, talk with him, see him all the time. He never neglected anybody. Neglect is a whole nother subject. Okay? You can't be two places at once, okay? And then you saying it led him to look for male bonding. That's not what happened. You guys don't remember this show. He was with Dre playing basketball. Kanan just popped up out the blue, lying, saying that he was slim, manipulated Dre so that Dre kept, not saying nothing. And he kept popping up wherever Tariq was, lying to Tariq, making Tariq think he was cool. Tariq wasn't looking for no male bonding. Tariq wasn't looking for him. Y'all, I don't know what y'all be seeing and thinking, man, and watching, but that ain't it. Exactly. He made Raina play. That's funny, man. All right, man. I gotta go ahead, y'all. Boy, I want to get to the recap of this episode, but I don't know, man. It seems like y'all ain't see the first few seasons of Power. Yeah, this was a good episode. I like how this worked. They both cheated. That's not the question. Nobody is denying that. The thing is, they're saying that he abandoned his family, that he cheated on the family. No, he didn't want. He left. She said he left the family. No, he left Tasha. That's it. It's not about the cheating. They both cheated. It's not about who's good. They both are bad. That's not it. But to try to make him out to be something he's not, that's different. I just call it like it is. I mean, if he was that way, then he was that way. But he wasn't. So Tariq just felt comfortable showing up without the money. I don't care who he saved. His ass would have been dead and his mama to make the point. Exactly. And that's how the game go. Especially with that amount of money, that amount of work. And then you had the nerve to say, my mom come first. Oh, hell no. You didn't messed up, right? You didn't forked up, right? And that's what would have really happened. Thank you. He was spending time with Tariq, eating food, eating pizza at the hotel, watching with the Knicks. He was about to take him to watch a Knicks game live when that hit got happened, but you missed out a point, pure Lord. Tasha punished him for going to spend time with his dad. She said, from now on, you got to come to me. You got to talk to me. Don't go over there. Why would you say that? Why would you put that enmity between him and his dad? Before that, there was no problems with him and Ghost. None whatsoever. He didn't even care that he was with Angie until Tasha made it seem as if he cheated on both of them and did Tariq wrong too. Then he started not liking Ghost because he felt as if, oh, he did me wrong too, not just my mom. And that was wrong. All right, I'm gonna have to skip some of these comments so I can get to the most recent. Ghost risked his life for his kids all the time. How many times did he pay a ransom for Tariq, punk ass? But he abandoned Tariq, but he's putting up millions of dollars to get this boy out. I mean, come on, man. Y'all didn't watch this show. Straight up. For real. Kanan and Tasha brainwashed Tariq. They both had different angles to turn Tariq against Ghost, different reasons. They didn't know they was working together, but they did. And that's what happened. And yes, that's some bitter baby mama syndrome because Ghost was trying to divorce Tasha, dumbass, and he was going to make her a very rich woman. She didn't want that. But by the time she decided to get out the game, what was her plan? A daycare. How dumb are you? So you could have had millions, but instead you're trying to watch kids and white booties. That's stupid. Tasha, y'all give too much props and credit. And, it's just, woo. Ghost loved his kids. The problem with Ghost was he lied to Tariq. That was the Tariq real problem. Tasha did the boy wrong too. They both lied to him. And how many parents lie to your kids? So what? That mean your kid got the right to kill you? Everything ain't his damn business. He's a kid. It ain't his business to know what the hell Ghost did with his life in drug business. That ain't, it's up to the Ghost if he want to tell him or not. His job was to try to provide the best opportunities he could for his kids. He wanted to give his kids the opportunities he didn't have. That's what it was. Tariq couldn't not care about Angie when he didn't find out about her till he was sleeping on her floor and stealing her gun. No. Don't trip. You gotta rewatch Power. I can't go through all of this with you. Don't trip. I love you, girl, but you need to rewatch Power. You do. You need to rewatch it. That's the first step, is to turn the kids against you. Go to family court. It plays out every day. Exactly. You're right. You're right. And you know, hey man, I don't know, Benny. I have no idea, man. Okay, look. I know everybody ain't gonna watch the show as much as me. I don't watch every show this much. I only watch shows that I review a lot. And it makes me kind of get tired of the shows, to be honest with you. Like everybody else, I'm only gonna watch something once or twice at the most, like everybody else. This show, I've watched every episode. I watched it too many times. So it's fresher in my mind than most. That's all I'm saying. Not that I'm the utmost authority or I know every damn thing or this or that. I'm just saying it's fresher in my mind than most because I've watched it so much. And so, you know, hey, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we still on Tasha. And yeah, I'm trying to move on, but it seems that everybody want to keep talking about that. And y'all need to rewatch the video I put out today. I'll get back on this later. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you said it. I'm about to move on. I'm not about to answer any more Tasha questions. I'm tired of talking about Tasha and the kids and all that. So anyway, that was a nice little chunk of time that I'm sure y'all still don't get. Anyway, review episode 9 Monster. So we see that this episode was pretty good. It's starting to get grimy like the other Power. We see at the beginning Cane in the chop shop chopping up the heads and bodies and arms and legs off of, you know, the garage pet shop boys, you know, the GTG, Tweedledee Tweedledum. Saying he got little wop helping chop up his boys in the mincemeat. And so they go ahead and dumping them in the little, you know, black cauldron. They're making some ghetto gumbo, gangster gumbo. And so then next thing you know, we see that Tariq is still getting them texts from 2-Bit talking about where's my money? It's 50 G's. It's time to pay or that. And so he worried. He's stressed. We see that that he checked the stash. You know, the stash in the little room or whatever in the wall. Ain't nothing in there. Yeah, that stash is looking like rabbit ears. It was a nice little stack though. It was a nice little stack, but it wasn't enough. Tariq like, oh man, this ain't enough. So I don't know, but that was a nice little stack sitting up in there. But anyway, so then we see that Reek calling up Davis, trying to make something happen. He gonna ask Davis, hey, so what if I'm late on that payment? What would happen? He like, oh, nothing. I guess I just have to cancel that expert witness. And so then he like, all right, don't worry about it. I got you. And so when he got off the phone, Davis, Paula like, what expert witness? He like, oh man, don't worry about it. Tariq tried to pull one about the money, so I had to tell him about that. So, you know, Paula, she don't really like how he kind of shady and trying to manipulate and lie or whatever, but you know, he a lawyer. But she is too. Anyway, we see that Zeke, Professor Sexy and Zeke, then she didn't make him feel good. She didn't gave him a little bit of medicine. You know what I'm saying? They gave him a little bit of medicine, made him feel better, a little bit of sexual healing. But in the morning when they was waking up, she saw that he was all bruised up. And so she looking and seeing how he all bruised up, and she asking, what happened, Zeke? You could tell me. He like, I could get used to waking up like this, baby. Ooh. And she like, no, we can't do this. This is a one-time deal, Zeke. I don't know what she didn't got too far to be trying to pull back and play all this old one-time deal stuff. I mean, he done tattooed that ass already. What is you playing for? It's on. Just give it up. Just give it up. Okay. Anyway, so she asking, and he ain't trying to talk, and she saying, hey, I'm here to help. You could tell me this, that, and the other. And so she keep asking. And so then, he tell her that he was jumped after the game. He start running his big ass mouth. And then he tell her about the GTG. And so she like, so she listening. And he tell her that they aimed at his knee and that this life flashed before his eyes. It was almost over. And so he's scared. She started getting a text from her boss while they was talking, and she say it's about that accident at school. And so then she started asking him or whatever, and so he ain't trying to hear it. And so then next thing you know, because he don't really want to tell her, but she kind of convinced him, that she kind of could be trustworthy a little bit. And so next thing you know, we see Laz Alonso from The Boys. He's in there and he's talking to them about the death. He ain't buying that it's an accident. He's saying that it's the GTG, get that guap. And he's saying that somebody made it look like an accident, but it ain't no accident. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a little bit of the gin. I'm back. So, anyway, so of course Professor McKnight come up singing the sad song about, that's racial profiling, because last time about he wanted to talk to pretty much black students, which makes sense. I mean, there's a black gangster dead. I mean, that might be where you start. But anyway, McKnight mad. He trying to sing this and that. And then we learn Professor Sexy is a former prosecutor. So she got skills to pay the bills. She a former lawyer. And so she want to help Laz try to figure out what's going on with her nosy self. And she offering that she can interview people confidentially, this, that, and the other. Of course, McKnight step up trying to do a duet. Ooh, I can help you. And she's salty or whatever. And Laz and everybody kind of pick up, but they like, go ahead. So anyway, we see Monet at the bar and Drew come in. And so she meeting up with Drew and he's saying, hey, look, we need more help. We shorthanded. We got the stuff, the shipment coming, this, that, and the other. And so he mentioned like Cane, and she keeps saying this, don't say that name. Say my name, say my name. What does not saying his name mean? That's stupid. Monet is pathetic and petty. That character, don't say his name. That's your son, dummy. What you mean, don't say his name? So by not saying his name, does that mean that he don't exist? Nothing is happening? Stupid. So she, don't say that name. I don't want to hear it. And so, of course, Drew shut up. He ain't say nothing. So he's salty and he's saying, hey, look, we gonna have to get Reek that powder, this, that, and the other, but we ain't got our normal order. So how we gonna make this work? And so she's saying, because Tariq ended up showing up, and he telling her, hey, look, the school hot right now. We can't really move this stuff right now. She like, yeah, but course correct ain't hot, so use that. The school is hot, period. She don't get it. And she literally pushing the envelope, course correct envelope, and it's going to end up to trouble. They already don't have any way to move product, and the only avenue they got is Tariq. Anyway, Tariq take the product from them, then he bounced. So he say, Tasha call him. And when he talking with Tasha, she asking what's going on, this, that, and the other. And she asked if the Tejadas came after him again. He said, no, it's cool. I worked it out with Monet. She like, what? How can you trust him? He like, well, it wasn't her, it was Cane. She like, well, how you believe that? And he like, well, she need me, move the bricks, whatever, this, that, and the other. She like, at school? Tasha, how you think he paying your lawyer? What? I don't get it. Where did she act like what was she thought he was doing? Anyway, she want him to slow it down, talking about he moving the bricks at school, he doing too much. And he's saying, hey, look, I got it. Don't worry about it. And he tell her, I gotta make this money because Davis has got an expert witness coming for you. I gotta pay for. Hey, I gotta go. I'm late for class. So now Tasha like, expert witness? He told me nothing about no expert witness. And so now we see in class Professor McKnight talking about monsters, Frankenstein, this, that, and the other. Seemed like every book, every class, every subject has something to do with Tariq's life. I mean, damn, if he could play his class schedule in the lottery, he would have all the money he need. Every damn book relates to him. Wow. Anyway, they talk about Frankenstein. We got Hood Rat Bruce Shonda, Bruce. And she talk about the monsters and like how people look at the Frankenstein and they thought he was a monster because how he looked, like how white people be scared of black people, but they the ones in the Klan. Or so. She had a half a point, but she's so ghetto in her delivery. So anyway, then Lauren come back with a little something talking about, well, some people deserve to be in jail. And then Tariq, that had hit a little soft spot. What you mean, Tariq? What you mean deserve? So my mama deserved to be in jail? I mean, if she killed somebody, yeah. But that ain't what was said. Lauren backtracked. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Will, whatever. You said it. And so now they going back, whatever, and forth. And then when the class was over, because he was saying how in the class people treated him, the Frankenstein, like a monster, but really it was the people that was the monsters or something like that. And then so after class, Lauren tried to apologize because she enjoyed that lip massage, and he wasn't trying to hear it. His feelings was hurt, and he pretty much walked off on her, left her hanging. And so we see at the pen, Tasha got an inspection. They finally coming to look for the damn phone that never dies. That damn solar powered. That phone is body powered, body heat powered cell phone. They come to get it. But of course, some dude, hey, come here, give me the burner. I ain't gonna give it to you. She like, what you talking about? Give it to me. Give me the burner. Give me the wire. Buy the wire, little puppy. Buy the wire, little puppy. And so she ended up sliding him the burner. And she, you better give me another one. As soon as after she did it, come big draws. Ooh, yeah, baby. Big draws ready to toss it. She talking about, I want a lawyer. Tasha don't know what the hell she talking about. Big draws laugh, lawyer. Yeah, right. Anyway, we see Dirty Ball Sacks. We see he's the reason her sale got tossed like a salad. He ended up going and behind back channels and finding a way to get her sale tossed because he thought that she had a burner in the sale. And I was the one calling him on it saying, what's up with that? What you think Davis gonna do when he find out? And Sack's like, well, he ain't gonna find out. I found out, and it didn't take me that long. What you think he gonna do? And so Sacks tell him, trust me, you ain't got no other choice. So I like, oh yeah. Next thing you know, he get on the phone. He calls up Pope. Okay. Then Larry cuts and we see Zeke and, Professor Sexy. She looking at pictures of Zeke and the family on the computer with her nose herself. And she see the Tejadas and she see this one picture that they took. And on the back of the picture, it said something about his uncle or whatever in custody. and the GTG, and then she looking this, investigating, and she see, all this stuff, guap, big guap, and all this, and then while she looking, here come McKnight busting in. Ooh, she gets scared, close the computer. You scared me, I do declare. And so McKnight, he all wonder what's up. He see the damn Zeke picture on the table, and he pick it up, and she like, oh, this is Zeke. She like, who is this? He like, he say, who is this? She say, that's his family. And then he see a picture of Drew, and he remembered Drew from meeting up with Tariq at the door at the hotel. And she like, you see something? He like, nah, I don't see nothing. And so then he leaves. Meanwhile, we see Drew come meet up with Cane at Cane little warehouse. He got it popping now. He got a little organization going and everything. He done took over the Pet Shop Boys. He done took over Monet Corner Boys. Monet ain't got no more soldiers. Drew like, man, what's up? Why you do that? He said, hey, look, Monet, I'm going to take the streets. She could be with Tariq. And so he mad. But Drew, he trying to tell Cane to come over here. It look like they about to fight. And then Cane like, look, man, it's supposed to be me and you running this. It's time for us. Either you with me or what, man? And so when they was talking, he see Lil Guap walk by, and he like, how come that dude's still breathing? Let me get a little water. Woo. And he said, how come dude's still breathing? Because Cane told him that he killed all of them. Especially after what WAP did to Zeke and Drew. Well, he ain't really do nothing to Drew. Drew mounted him, like he was riding posse with Jesse Lee. Okay? Anyway, he said, man, why he still breathing? He said, because he loyal. And he like, oh, okay. So he said, you with me or against me? So then we see Drew talking with Monet, and he telling her what happened. And she like, so he's saying, what should I do? She like, you should have shot all of them. Monet is stupid. How is one dude go kill all of them standing there in the middle like that? And he like, what about Cane? She like, yeah, him too. So Monet then just really kind of flipped out. She didn't kind of disown Cane in a way. And she said that, she running this, her biz now, and Drew, she telling Drew, you need to run it. Poppy always wanted you to run it. He like, yeah, but what if I wanted something more? She like, hey, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. So he's like, we don't have no street soldiers. We only got Tariq right now. They in trouble. And we see that Tasha later is asking to be moved from another cell. She's asking about the expert witness. She talking with Davis. And they like, hey, look, that ain't about to happen. And the expert witness, she's talking, I think, with Paula, I remember. And so she's saying, hey, she got 2 kids. She ain't trying to, get into all of this with Epiphany. And then while Davis and Paula was sitting there, she peeped, they doing a little touchy-feely hand holding. And so Tasha know Davis married. He wear a wedding ring, but he up here touchy-feely holding hands with Paula. And so she peep all this going on. She knows something ain't, smelling right. Sax is the one that we see later. Sax and Davis both go to Epiphany house together. It's like a mansion. We like, damn. And they like, I thought you said she a stripper. And so she let them in. She answered the door. She got some real, like, ice blue Kool-Aid wig. It looked pretty tasty, actually. Like, put extra sugar in there. It really looked good. Anyway, tasty. She talking with them or whatever, and they asking, she ran her own. I borrow. And so somebody let her stay there that she know. Anyway, they say that we know you got a problem with the law. And she like, well, Cinnamon talk too much. Cinnamon. Anyway, Dirty Ballsack saying that he can help her with her case if she comes to court and testify and say a few things. And they want to know what it was like being a customer at the daycare, testify, say you seen Tariq there and all of that, telling her to help Tasha. And she like, And so we ain't sure what would happen. We think because she agreed at that moment that she would do it. She already was flirting with Davis, talking about how fine he is. So later, we see Braden meet up with Reek, and he's still mad. He walk in the room, ain't even got nothing to say to Reek. Like he ain't even there. Reek trying to talk. Braden ain't there. Reek like, look, Cane killed dude. Cause Braden like, man, it's probably your fault. What happened at the pool? He like, man, dude, Cane did it. He like, man, how I know you're not lying again, bro? He like, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, you let me talk. Then Braden stop and listen. Then Reek pull out the coke and show him. And that right there, his nose lit up wide. Forget his eyes got wide. His nose got wide. Booger sugar was on. And so he like, okay. He showed Braden. He say, hey, look, Braden like, what about Effie? Tariq, I told you, dude, I'm done with her. He like, no, she could move it at Yale and make it, flip it 3 times as much. And so he like, yeah, I didn't think about that. But he say, I want you to do it because she probably ain't messing with me. And then Tariq tried to give him a little dap or whatever, but Braden left him hanging. Yeah, I'm done with you, dude. Which is bad because now he don't know who he could trust. He really got nobody. And so later we see Zeke, and he's saying that he didn't know that the dude that died at the pool was GTG. He telling Professor Millagram that. And so she's asking all this stuff about it, bringing it up. And she's saying that she think he more involved than what he leading on. I'll be like, look, man, I told you I ain't had nothing to do with it. And she even said, you got an alibi. You was playing the game. That ain't an alibi. That's what was happening. I told you, I don't know. You think everybody in GTG know my family? That's what he should have been saying, but he wasn't. And she pretty much is being nosy, prying, talking about, you could trust me. I trusted you with my whole career when I let you in the candy store. I didn't know you was going to take all my cookies. You could trust me. And so he fall for it like an idiot. We could see that she could manipulate Zeke. Zeke ain't ready for the mental things that she could do with him. And so he start talking to her. She's saying that she want him to report what happened at the club to the cops. He like, oh, heck no. And he about to leave. And she keep trying to pull him back and talk to him, but he about done with that. So later we see Tasha, and she's meeting up with Paula, who is Davis' assistant, and it's just them two talking in the lawyer's chambers in the prison. And she's saying to Paula, hey, why you lie to me? And Paula's saying, I ain't never lied. She said, yeah, before, but you did the other day with Davis. And she say, I know why, because you're sleeping with him, right? And so Paula tried to play a little coy, but she said, of course, Tasha tried to bond on the cheated woman level. Yeah, my husband, when he was cheating on me, I didn't want to believe it either. I kept making up excuses. Same as you. But I didn't realize it was the other woman. And so she done got to Paula with that, got to cut a little deep. And so she's saying that Davis, Tasha saying, who is this expert witness, special witness Davis supposedly have? And she's like, I don't know about any expert witness Davis has. And so she started pulling up the court records on her phone right there. And then she realized, oh, okay, Epiphany is Sack's witness. And so Tasha like, what? And she like, yeah. And so they like, yeah, she just had an arrest recently, enough coke on her to get her a serious charge. It would be her 3rd strike. She could be facing some serious time. Yeah, Dirty Ball Sacks, he might be there to help do a thing or two, And so Tasha's starting to get a little worried. And so because she asked did Reek ever meet her? And so Tasha's like, she don't know. I don't know if they met. And so she say, you know what? I want you to ask Reek if Epiphany met Slim. Tell him that she just as dangerous as Slim and to treat her the same way we treated Slim. So she basically giving the cold word to her son to either kill her, get her set up, or take her out. Tasha's so dirty. But then she told Tariq earlier to slow down. But now I need you to speed up and kill her. So anyway, she want him to take her out. So we see Ott, and he didn't met up with Sax, and he's showing Sax pictures. He had some dude follow Dirty Balls, Sax, and Davis when they went to go meet up with Epiphany, and they got pictures. So now he like, oh, you had me followed. He say, hey, man, look, I needed to know what's going on. Now I know y'all working together. You dirty. You don't get rid of Tasha. You trying to do this to get her off and get Tariq. I'm going to get you and him. And so he's saying, look, all I want is the truth. That's what Dirty Ball Sacks was saying. And he said, look, you better nail Tasha. That's what the little otter said. And so, and then he said, then you gonna nail Davis afterwards. And so he like, hey, he a black lawyer. He doing this, doing that. We about to get his ass. So once again, the brother got a target on his back. So anyway, we see Monet. She talking with Zeke, and he telling her that they came for him because of her and their business. And GTG came at him to get retaliation to hurt her. And he's saying he may need to talk because of what happened at the school. It may lead back. He ain't trying to risk or lose none of his status, this, that, and the other. She telling him don't say nothing, which is smart. Why do people keep trying to... Ghost tried to get Tariq to confess when there was no case. Now Professor Sexy trying to get Zeke to run his mouth when nobody is looking at him, or this is stupid. I don't get it. Shut up. Anyway, so he thinking he need to talk, and of all people, he told Monet, I may need to talk. Why would you tell her that? I thought she might do something to him for a second. She thought you could see the look in her face. She may have thought it, but then she kind of calmed down, realized I can't mess up. This the millions right here. Hold on. Bring it on down. Look, Zeke, you stay here tonight. Well, I was about to stay here tonight, right? Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. And so while he was talking with her, he brought up that he was talking with Professor Sexy, and she like, I saw y'all was real comfy. So she picked up on the vibes, and when she came and saw him in the last episode. And so Diana, when he was about to leave, she like, what up, Zeke? I didn't know you was here. He ain't really got nothing to say. He's salty. He kind of stuck in a bad situation. He better go ahead and give her that rolly back. Anyway, so I don't know how Diana put this together, but Monet is telling her about Zeke in the school and that he may have something going on. And she talking about, I saw this note in Tariq's bag that it was about a student having something to do with a teacher. I thought it was Tariq, but it could be Zeke. Man, get your butt out of here. Anyway, somehow she didn't put that together, figured that out or something. That don't make any sense. That's a leap. Okay. I had to call her Flojo with that leap right there. Bring out the gold medal. Anyway, we see later that Laz is asking and talking with Professor Sexy, and she telling about Zeke and what he told her, but she leave his name out. And she was saying, an incident happened off campus, may not be that important. He like, well, let me know. What was it? And then we know that she's spilling the beans. Meanwhile, Reek, he was told to treat Epiphany like Slim. Paula told him, delivered the message. And She like, what does that mean? He like, that just means she want me to stay away. That's all, which was a good cover. But he was saying, no worries, don't worry about it, this, that, and the other. Now, Professor Sexy coming into our office, and she turned on the lights, and there go Monet in her chair like the godmother. Professor Sexy gets scared. Oh, I'm sorry. My office hours is right now. Yeah. What you mean? And so she like, I mean, this is inappropriate. She say, yeah, like you letting Zeke up in the candy store. You go ahead and forking him. And so Monet get up, close the door, and she pretty much gave her the warning that you better shut your mouth. And you need to keep Zeke about your mouth, especially if you want to keep your job, keep your position. Because if something happened with Zeke and his name, your name going to be the first one coming up. So now she done got herself in a pickle trying to be all helpful, running her damn mouth. Now she may end up dead. You messing with millions, and Monet right now, that's all they got to look forward to. They drug business is struggling. So anyway, we see Braden and Reek talk. He telling him the truth about Riley. Braden was like, man, I knew it. Reek like, she didn't try to come at me that second time. I knew it, bro. And he's like, look, she is a spy. And so Braden, come on, bro, right now, let's go. He ready to fight, wrestle. Let's wrestle. Anyway, he showed her a pic of Dirty Ball Sacks. And he, dude, I saw a picture of that dude. He like, yeah, he an attorney, U.S. attorney trying to go ahead and investigate us. And so now Braden noticed she's shady. Get another swig of agua, and I'm going to answer a couple of y'all questions right quick. I want to say thanks to the nearly 400 people online right now, 389. If you haven't already, please hit that like, subscribe. Appreciate you for watching. Let me go ahead and get to a couple more of this, couple of y'all comments. Tariq didn't want to get beat up again. I know that's right. They was going to go ahead and break out the oranges. Monet is definitely a lame, and you are not lying. Ramirez could have tipped off Monet about 2-bit shaking down Tariq if Tasha was on her job. That's a good point. That's a good point. Let's see. Bruh, Diana want that pose, so she told Monet to lower hers. That was funny. I like that. Tariq knew what was up with fighting breakdown, John. I must have missed what y'all was talking about. He showed him a pic of ball sacks. He just pulled up a picture, and it was a dirty ball sacks. He was like, ugh, I saw that in the house. He showed him light porn. Drew slept with Professor McKnight. I'm trying to see if I can get scholarship. Let's go. I'm about to get to that. That was one of the dumbest things I ever saw. They unloaded in the bar shooting. I got to go get a gun. And he going to not try to crawl or stay low. He get up and run standing upright. And it was a wrap. I'm glad Monet didn't end up on the floor. She did. When they were shooting, she had to get down on the floor, like a simp. Effie looked like Frankenstein when she told Tariq he was a monster. I know, right? I am one too. The bride of Frankenstein. Mm-hmm. Hey, she got a little draft pick in her belly right now. It's about to be trouble. I don't like the way they doing James St. Patrick dirty by referring to him as a monster. Thank you. That he was not a monster. Man, they have rewritten the narrative of the show. It's like the first 3 seasons, 4 seasons didn't happen. And it seems that some people are buying into that Ghost was such a bad parent and this, that, and the other. I'm not trying to talk about that again, but y'all need to rewatch the show. Tariq goes soft out of nowhere. That's bad writing. Where he gets soft at? I mean, he always been soft. What you mean out of nowhere? When he get hard? Drew was trying to commit suicide the only way out from Monet. Hey, that's probably true. Because that was a suicidal move. Tariq confessing means he killed Ghost for no reason. Stupid. That video is inadmissible in court. There's nothing they can do to prove anything of Tariq. And, you know, it's just stupid. Great point. This dude has nothing else to do but babysit dirty ball sacks doing his job. Like, he could give you an update on over the phone. Why are you sitting there? You don't have nothing else to do. You're supposed to be a big Democratic Party machine runner, and you don't know what's going on. When he was supposed to kill Epiphany, that's when Tariq went soft. Oh, man, he wasn't going to kill that girl. The only people Tariq killed was over emotion, revenge in a way. You killed my sister, I killed Ray Ray. You hurt my mom, you left the family. I know that's not accurate, but that's the narrative. And so he did that. He ain't never killed nobody for money or because it needed to be done. I mean, you know, I don't see how that's going to happen. Tariq wants to sell drugs. He want to go around shooting people if there's another way. I mean, Ghost didn't want to go around shooting people. So, you know, that's crazy. Dropping bangers. Both parents were responsible for the destruction of their marriage and the lack of raising their children. Nobody ever said that wasn't the case. Nobody never said that wasn't the case. I know you want to keep bringing this up. That was not said. What was said is that he was still there for his kids, man. Period. Watch the show. Tariq ain't no killer. Facts, man. He killed two people that he was emotionally tied to. A killer will kill you because you piss me off. You owe me money. I don't like you. Cane is a killer. Like, that ain't Tariq. Yeah. The Epiphany was looking a little cute up in there. And he had it on, going on. Let's see. Realistically, no drug dealer would take the money they're supposed to give their boss and give it to someone else without having extra money left. He should have killed Epiphany. Facts. And Epiphany wouldn't have said that because they have a case on her. So even if she runs, then she'll be a wanted person. She'll be running the rest of her life. How's she going to raise a kid as a wanted person the rest of her life? So that wouldn't have worked. She wouldn't have said, if I had money, I would leave. Because you know what happens when you don't go to court. You got a warrant for arrest. Duh. So anyway, yeah, a killer kills with no conscience. Exactly. Ghost was there for Tasha. They might not have been smashing, but he always looked out for her, and that is true. That is true. And even when he was going to get divorced, he was still going to pay her. I mean, he could have tried to have her killed during an accident. He never was going to do nothing like that. Tariq paid of 2-bit with Monet money. I'm trying to tell y'all. No, he didn't. They're saying the money that he gave Monet was the bag of money that Effie gave them. And he gave Effie the drugs, remember? Monet gave him the drugs at the bar. He took the drugs, sold them to Effie. He's supposed to bring that money back from Effie to Monet. If he owed Monet, she would have wanted that money when he walked in the bar. They're not going to just forget about it. If he already owed her and took that money and that he was supposed to pay her and gave it to 2-bit, the first time he saw her, she'd be like, where's my money? He didn't do that. Sir Classic. That's not what happened. She gave him the bricks at the bar in this episode. He took them, gave them to Effie. Effie gave Braden the money. Braden walked off with the money. Tariq was supposed to give the money to Monet. He didn't. He is an idiot. Let's see. Now this right here, I think you trolling, but I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. Tariq is the best character. All ghosts. I don't know what stands are. I guess you don't know how to spell. Maybe you meant to say fans are chumps. So he said if y'all are fans of ghosts, y'all chumps. There you go. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, she got the money and left. But you know, it is what it is. Let me go ahead. Y'all got so many great comments, man. I'm gonna answer a couple more and then I'm gonna go ahead with the recap. He paid 2-bit with the money he made from Effie. Exactly. He paid 2-bit with when Effie and him made 50 G's, he paid 2-bit from that. Now the money that he had this time was money that was owed to Monet. You know. So you mean to tell me that Effie cut all those drugs and bagged it up herself at school? I know, right? And at Yale, and still maintaining her classes by herself. That's a lot of work. You know, one thing that people don't know, and you say stands or fans. All right. Whatever. It take a long time to bag up drugs and weigh it and do this and that too. Hours sometimes, especially the amount of stuff that they got. That would have took a lot of time by yourself. So, like, I don't know. Tariq need to go to the YMCA, enroll in a self-defense class, women's self-defense. He ain't shit. He ain't. Learn how to fight with a purse, carry a taser, you know, all of the above. Let's see. I think Cane gonna do something to Monet. It touched my heart when he said "ma" and she kept walking away. Yeah, she's stupid. Monet is bogus. She walked away on her own son, and it was messed up. Jay, you starting to sound like you bias more than commenting and stating the facts objectively. I know you Team Ghost. I'm not Team Ghost. You're wrong. I'm nobody team. I call it like it is. He dropped the ball on taking family. Omaro said that on the Breakfast Club. Y'all didn't watch the show. He did not drop the ball on taking care of his family. They wrote it towards the end that way so that they could justify why Tariq wants to kill him. You guys forgot how this show started off and what happened. He didn't drop the ball. And for one, Tasha put him out the house. So how much could he do? But he still had a relationship with his kids. He was still there with his kids. I don't know why you women keep making it seem that if a man leaves you, that he left the kids or he did the kids wrong. So if you're in a relationship with somebody and you have kids, you just got to stay together no matter what, or else you a bad parent. That's not true. I'm done talking about that. Ladies, you all like to keep trying to justify this point. And to say that I am not calling it like it is, I don't know. And where you hear me say I'm Team Ghost or Team this, I like Ghost more than any other characters, but you'll never hear me say he was a good guy or he didn't do wrong or he didn't cheat or I don't never say that. What I say is he's the only person that tried to get out the game, tried to move on. Everybody else wanted to stay doing dirt until it was just the end and very too late. Anyway, y'all don't want to believe it. Get over it. Watch the show again. Anyway, back to episode 9 recap, and I always gonna keep it. You Team Ghost, that's great. More power to you. I don't have nothing against that. You could be whatever team you want. You could be Team Tasha if you want. I don't like to be on the losing team. Really ain't nobody working. And yeah, the ladies stick together. But you know what? You won't see me defend Ghost and say he was a good guy or, this or that, because that makes me look bad. I'm not going to say killing people, being a drug dealer and a cheater and a liar is a good guy. Now, he may have had some redeeming qualities and may have been cool to hang with, but that don't mean that's who I would like to be or want my kids to be or say that that's a good guy. I mean, but women, they don't seem to see Tasha, whatever, man. Y'all rewatch the show, man. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, back to, let me get some more water. You didn't drive my throat up with this Tasha crap. Y'all need to watch my video. I did a 15-minute video today about that. Anyway, this dude said I look like a John Key. You look like you need to be hooked on phonics. You need to be a junkie. Get hooked on phonics, John Key. I may be hooked on drugs. You get hooked on education. Pooh Key. Anyway, people be thinking they funny, boy. Don't make me roast you. Anyway, junkie. Right. No profile pic. Let's see what you look like. Anyway. I don't want to see what you look like. I can care less. Anyway. So, he is telling the truth about Riley, Tariq, to Braden. And he told her she was a spy and all that, picture dirty ball sacks, all that good stuff. So, after Braden get the bag of money from her, from Effie, then he walk away, leave Tariq to talk with her, and then he talking with her, and he trying to be cool, get back in the good graces. He's saying, hey, look, I wasn't trying to do you wrong. I was just trying to protect you, keep you out of trouble. And she's saying, hey, I can't even believe you. You lie so much, it's hard to tell when you lying. He like, I'm telling you the truth. I ain't lying. And he like, you the only one that understand me. He know what to say to her to get her to come back to him. And then he say, I'm not a monster. And she like, yeah, you are. You just need to embrace it. I knew I was a monster and I embraced it when I turned you in at Choke. You just need to do the same thing. Like, damn. So if she told me that, I probably wouldn't trust her no more, because now she know that she dirty and she don't care. She embrace it. So that would already put me on guard. Tamar Howard, what's that Pop Smoke song at the end? Anyone know? I didn't hear it. So I don't know. But I appreciate your support. And anybody, if you know what song it is, go ahead and say in the comments so that, Tamar can check it out. So he telling her his mom want him to do something that he don't really want to do. And she's saying, we both monsters. Just go ahead and embrace it. And so he about to go ahead and meet up with Epiphany, because that's basically what Tasha want him to go and kill somebody, like the great parent that she is. Ghost never wanted him to go and kill people. You see what I'm saying? Ghost never wanted to teach him the game or have him in the drug game, because he knew how dangerous and dirty it is. And like any parent, you would want more for your kids if you got some sense, unless you like Monet or Tasha. Anyway, let me backtrack. I just had to throw that little jab in there. I just couldn't let it get away. Anyway, so he go and meet up with Epiphany, And we see she let him in. She half paying attention while she just running her mouth. He fidgeting around, getting the strap, doing this and that. She ain't picking up on nothing, ain't paying attention to nothing. And he noticed because he looked like he was about to up strap. But then he noticed her little kid stuff around, and he like, where your son? And she like, oh, he with his daddy. And so she talking about how the lawyer came, and he came with dirty ball sacks. So now Reek like, what? So now he's starting to realize something ain't right. And he didn't know that they were working together, but she like, yeah, they said you knew. And she's just talking and talking. And she like, I really don't even want to go to court. If I had the money, I would just run away. And then he start thinking, look in the bag of cash and decide he gonna give it to her. Which, why did you have to give her all the money? You could have gave her 10 grand maybe, and she probably would have left. I don't know how much he had, but that was a lot of bricks. So he probably had like 100 G's. Like, you will be dead for that, Tariq. But maybe he was trying to commit suicide by the hands of Monet. Anyway, so we see in court that Dirty Ball Sacks is late. We can see the skid marks on the floor. And so we see that Davis is sitting there with Tasha, and Tasha's nervous. And Davis like, you all right? She like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Why you ask? They bit all her fingernails off, whatever. And so the judge is asking, where's Dirty Ball Sacks' witness? She ain't showed up. And he's saying, give me more time. And so he asked for a recess. He go and meet up in the bathroom with Davis. And when they go and meet up in the bathroom, and I ain't talking about no airport bathroom, Republican meetup. This was a serious meetup. And so when they met up in the bathroom, he asking, where it is. Where is she? Yeah, I watched the episode already on Twitch. I streamed the episode already, so but anyway, he asking where she is. He's saying, Dirty Ball Sacks, why did you have Paula go talk with Tasha at the prison? And he like, why would I do that? I didn't do that. He like, don't play me. I know that she went there. She talked to her. Now Epiphany ain't there, which you went behind my back to make her not show. And Davis don't know that this happened either. So he actually being straight with him. And he's saying, I didn't know that. And he's Dirty Ball Sack. Yeah, right. You think I don't know y'all work together? Come on, man. And so we see that Sacks shows the pic with Davis and him at Epiphany door, and he like, yeah, I'm about to, roast you. And Davis like, man, ain't illegal. He like, yeah, but it's sure gonna look bad, and ain't nobody gonna want to hire you when I'm done with you. And he's saying, I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. So now he gonna try to burn him because he thinks that Davis threw him under the bus. And so Sacks come in the courtroom, I'd asking him questions. Sacks pissed, man, shut up. And so I like, okay, all right, let's see what you got, big man. And so Davis, he next thing you see Dirty Ball Sacks. He tell the judge that he want to have Tariq St. Patrick come to court. And he wasn't there, so they had to do a summons. And so everybody was shocked, this, that, and the other. And so Davis is talking with Paula, and he asked her, why you tell Tasha about Epiphany? And she say, well, why you lie to me? And why you working with Sacks, this, that? And he like, yeah, well, they try to double cross. Come on, we could work this out, this, that, and the other. She like, nah, and then she holding up, you made sure of this. We were never together, this, that, and the other. So now Tasha then got to her when Tasha told her about being the other woman, this, that, and the other. Now they didn't bond it on the battered woman, syndrome. And so now she done walked off on Davis. Something about they ain't together. She done with him pretty much. And so we see that Sacks is asking, he won't Reek to come. We're going to see in the next episode how that's going to work. We already see Tariq wearing the Charles Barkley draft suit. I showed y'all the picture of the Barkley draft suit earlier. So anyway, they gonna give him a subpoenas, and we gonna see what happened with that subpoenas. MDG Aubrey, thank you for your support to the channel and the super chat. Appreciate you. So, oops. All right, so we see that that what you call it, Tasha ends up calling Tariq on the phone in court. And in the jail, because she don't have a burner no more. So she got to call him collect. And so he called and she like, they going to call you to the stand. I wanted to let you know first. And so he like, okay. She like, did you do your homework? Hint, hint. You go ahead and tighten up, Epiphany. And he like, no, I didn't, but it's okay. And she like, what's that mean? What's that mean? And we see that he getting up to the 211, which is code for a setup, but that's also the address of the bar that Monet and them is at. And so we see he get off the phone with Tasha, don't tell her, whatever. We get in there. We see later that Cane is getting some products from Lil Wop. And when he unwrap it, he see that it's Monet products. He like, this Monet stuff. What, you robbed my family? And he like, no, Rico gave it to me, man. He need a new distro. And so now Cane realized he didn't put Monet out of business. He didn't took her soldiers. She can't move the product. He didn't basically cut her off his own family. And so we see that Reek, he come to meet up with Monet. And he telling her he don't have the money. And she like, what? So she pull out the gun right off top. And this dude telling her, something came up with my mom. Dude, what you think this is, your school? A homework? Your mom? That would have been, anyway, he did try to take it though like a man and say, something came up with her. She like, oh yeah. And so you see Diana and Drew trying to talk her out of killing him, saying, hey, he got people that know him. He come up missing. That ain't good for us, this, that, and the other. Tariq like, it's all right. I always hurt those closest to me. I get what I deserve. And so she looking like, what? He like, I even did my father wrong. And she like, what you say about your daddy? What you say about my daddy? And right when they say that, Drew peeped that they pulled up, but they ain't got out the car. And right when he say that, they all hit the deck and all the lead fly, they shooting up the bar, Swiss cheese. So everybody down, they missing all the bullets. So you see Drew and Monet, and then Diana and Tariq. Now they try to make it seem as if Tariq saved Diana when all of them did the exact same thing, hit the damn floor. Anyway, Drew is talking about I need to get a gun. And so while they still shooting, this dude don't try to crawl low and like he a Navy SEAL or G.I. Joe. This dude get up running like Forrest Gump, just straight back like he got a damn ironing board on his back. I need a gun. Of course, he get aired out like Swiss cheese, like dirty laundry on a nice day. He done got aired out, blown away. He fought. Owie. How stupid was that, man? Who would do that? Now, one theory is maybe he was tired of Monet and being a part of the family, and maybe he was trying to commit suicide in his own way. That makes more sense than running like he was. That ain't make no damn sense. Straight up. What'd you say? He got lit up like a Christmas tree. Hey, for real. It was over, man. And so, yeah. You say Drew doesn't deserve to get shot or hurt. Drew deserved to get shot for getting up and running like that. Everybody deserved to get shot. Hey, and assisted suicide, Dr. Kevorkian in this piece. Hey, man, anybody that does that deserve what they get, man. That's stupid. That don't make any sense. The writing lit them up. They lit them up like college rule notebook paper, baby. Anyway, they lit him up, poked him up like a Scantron. Anyway, Bobby Brown getting them. So, hey, you gonna learn today. You're gonna learn. He got extra credit right there. That was online learning. He online life support learning. Anyway, Jackie Long. Anyway, that was stupid, man, and he deserved that because that was stupid. Now, other than that, if he got shot trying to crawl, then hey, break out the tiny violin. Anyway, as soon as it's all over, here come Cane, pull up. And when Cane get there, of course, everything gone. MDG, what's up? What girl do you think Tariq gonna be with? I think he gonna be with Diana because of how they wrote it, that he saved her, even though they both were sitting there scared and hit the deck together. It's gonna make it a little more complicated. And the other two girls, I don't know. I think that they're going to write it to be with Diana because it's going to bring more drama. But realistically, he should have tried to get with Lauren. But anyway, we'll see. So Cane pull up. He come in. Drew is damn near half dying. Monet. Drew, don't do it. Don't go into the light. Don't do it. And here come Cane. Come on, we got to get him in the hospital. She gonna put the gun to his head. I kill you too. Some of these things is corny, man. Anyway, it's entertaining. It make me laugh. So hey, man, if it's entertaining one way or the other, that's the point. Anyway, so she about to shoot him. He dead, you die. Anyway, he ended up trying to help pick up Drew, carry him. They go ahead, take him to hospital. And Monet gonna say to Reek, okay, you saved Diana's life. That's the only reason you gonna be around for now. Man, shut up. He ain't saved her life. He hit the flow just like her. He didn't do anything special, but they're trying to write that narrative to be that way. So that's what's going to happen. So that's what makes me think they going to start a bond. I mean, he the bodyguard. And I will always hate on you. Anyway, that's what they try to make it seem like he gonna have that type of relationship with her. Now she really gonna be feeling him. She better not find out he put them lips on another mouthpiece. You thought the Cane was gonna put a 3, 4, 5 more waves in the back of his head. Oh snap! She been and cut a bald spot. Now you got an island in the middle of your ocean. No more girls for you, Reeky Deaky. He get up looking like Charles Barkley for real. He gonna have waves all around like George Jefferson with a big ass island at the top. You all mine, ma. Anyway, we see after that, because I'm sure he gonna be on that island anyway. So this show, man, it make me laugh a lot of times too, man. I don't know. I see some of this stuff as humorous. But anyway, so now we see that Reek is meeting with the lawyer, old Earth. No, he meet with Paula. And she telling him and show him the video that Dirty Ball Sacks tape and saying that Davis is setting him up. And he like, well, what's up? She like, I ain't working with him no more. You need to find you a lawyer. So now we see Monet, and she told you know, Cane that Drew gonna make it, or Diana or somebody. And, you know, here come Cane, they mad at him again, talking about this wouldn't have happened if he left. He ain't leave. You locked the damn door and wouldn't let him back in. That's your fault. We said, now I can't say everybody, but I said, and a lot of you guys in the comments said that she made a mistake cutting off her number one soldier and it would come back to bite her. And it did real quick. And she tried to put it on him as if he left or that he did them wrong. He made a mistake. He was wrong for what was going on with Tariq, but the way that she runs the business and talks to them, she's not filling them in. And so his position, he felt threatened. Had she have dealt with him properly, he wouldn't have felt that way and did that. Anyway, he heartbroken. Now he ain't got no family. The brother then got shot. He frustrated. Tariq then took his position. The only thing he could do, because she told him to leave before I put you down myself. He like, damn, Mom, I'm your son too. She just walked off on him. Like he was the one that shot Drew. Like he did make some moves that he shouldn't have made. That's true. But she made it worse cutting him off. She straight excommunicado John Wick up in this piece. And that ended up hurting her because then he took the soldiers, took the business, and they damn near his show. And so he was upset. He hurt. He pissed. He don't know what to do. So what he do? He go and meet up with Detective Ramirez, and he trying to get him on his side because they had a little bond a little while ago about how it was them or Tariq. And so he talking to Ramirez, and he's saying, you know, we need to work. We could get this together, Ramirez. Why I need to do it with you, man? Huh? Why I ain't going to do that right now? You on the house. Monet means me more than you, man. I don't do that. And so Cane come at him a little bit, and he pulled out that gun like he was in the Wild West. You don't want to, man. You need to go, Cane. You need to go. Don't do it. Don't do it. I had the pistola. I put two in your eye, man. Don't do me, okay? And so Cane take his advice. He about to leave. He turn around, and then he just come and crack him like Nate Robinson. He went down for the kids out. Now his nose looking like Braden brother. He bleeding all over like it's that time of the month. And he dropped the gun of all things. When he got punched, he didn't pull the trigger when he got punched. He just drops the gun. Cane picks his own gun up. He like, Cane, don't do it. No, don't do it, Cane. No, don't do it. No, you be mine. Hey, look, Monet, you think Monet mine now? No, you do it. Look, I know you're mine. Your papi tell me, I see, I feel that, I know that. You don't want to shoot the popo. Don't do it. Don't shoot at the police. Your mama, she need me. You know, she needed it. Ooh, she like it, the churro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Of course, he don't listen. Empty him out. Now they in trouble because he was the one that could have helped them because he the inside man. And now they don't have an inside man. He didn't kill them. You know what I'm saying? They need the help more now than ever before. And he done took out, dude. You say, Jay, you missed the part when they was the ones who shot at Monet trying to kill Tariq again. Wait a minute. You missed the part when they was the ones who shot at Monet trying to kill Tariq again. Who is they? Benny, you got to let me know. Who is they? Let me know. Y'all let Bobby kill. I'm going to kill them with moves. Mr. Telephone Man, you gave Tasha a line. Let me see what you say. Book 2 is amateur hour. Hey, that's a good point. He does move like Sonny Corleone. And what happened with Sonny Corleone? He got chopped up. He got chopped up with the Tommy gun. Hey, you gotta pay the toll if you want to go and cross there, Sonny. But yeah, he rushed to judgment without thinking, and it ends up hurting him. What up? What up, Jacob? Um, let's see. Ramirez wasn't supposed to grip his heat then. Still let his guard down. Yeah. I mean, he should have been backing up too. You let him get too close. You never let a person get that close to you if you feel they're gonna pull something. That's not good. And that's how he was able to punch him. You don't let him get within arm's distance, then they can possibly disarm you. Anyway, CJ, you're a fool. Let see Reek run. Reek run well. Reek fight bad. TN. That's how Mayweather. He got a little bouncing ball when he speak. The Reek ran well. Ricky ran well with girl. Ricky sell dope. Flip dope now. Reek save mom. Follow the ball. The Reek is gonna make it. Anyway, wrapping up the end of the episode, Tariq ends up going to meet up with old Eartha Kitt, aka Tamika. Okay, and he talking with her, and he basically saying, "Hey, look, I need a lawyer," and she's saying, "Look, you in trouble." He show her the subpoenas. He show her his subpoenas. She said, "That's it. I got this. Give me $1 for that." He show her the subpoenas. She say, "That's it. Just give me $1." Okay, look. Dirty Ball Sacks is coming for your subpoenas. Don't let him get it. He been trying to nail up black subpoenas for a long time. Don't let him get you. No, but he gave her $1. Now she his lawyer, and he basically she know everything about Sacks because she was Sacks' lawyer, and that's where Sacks messed up. And Tariq actually did better by getting Tamika. For one, she gonna be cheaper to keep her. But not only that, he said he gonna confess, which she gonna tell him that's stupid. Why would you confess when they only have evidence that's inadmissible? And it's not like you said, "Hey, Dad, I shouldn't have shot you in the chest," and then let Mom take the fall. You was just basically saying it's all your fault, this, that, and the other. But that could be taken to mean anything. So it's nothing they got. That would be stupid to get him to confess. And if he did confess, unless they gonna make season 2 like Oz, that ain't gonna work. So anyway, right now, let's see. I got about 450 people live. I appreciate you all. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like. Now, also, anybody want to let's see, I get to a couple more comments and then I'm gonna wrap this up. So I'm gonna do about another 15 minutes and then I'm gonna wrap it up. So try to get the comments in. I'm gonna try to go through as many as I can, and let's do this. Let's see. Tariq will never confess in court. That would be stupid. Why would he confess when all they have is inadmissible evidence? That would be dumb. Tasha's other kid barely been in the show. I don't know why they even wrote her to have 3 kids. Baby Bobblehead ain't never been on the show more than 5 minutes. I got a cash app to send Tariq to boot camp. I know that's right. Hey, Dirty Ball Sacks, he do need to go to jail too. Let's see, who the sexiest lips, Lauren or Megan Good? Man, that is a good question right there, man. See, Megan Good got grown woman lips. Not that Lauren is a kid, but I just like the women a little older with a little more meat on their bones. So I'm gonna go with Megan Good. How this man Tariq got drugged and found his way to a graveside? Man, thank you. I think I said that in the other thing. How you don't know and remember nothing, but you done found your way there, and now you don't know nothing. You don't remember nothing. Yaz and be twitty. She gonna end up killing Tariq when she get older and realize what he did to her parents. So let's see. I feel like Monet gonna find out Reek killed his father. I know, right? Stop Jay on his tracks with that. It's a good. Hey, let's see. Exactly like she has Yaz, but Estelle is taking care of her. And then she had the nerve to tell Davis, well, you better remember, I got 2 kids out there that need me. Actually, they don't. They actually are doing quite well without you, and probably better off without you. You'd be having them sell drugs. They're gonna pin it on Sachs, and he gonna get poked up in jail. They gonna have doo-doo on they ding ding if they go ahead and run up in that. But hey, it's what he deserved. The loudmouth classmate got a bubble. I seen her IG page, and she is a little cutie. Megan Good got a serious forehead. Y'all silly. Reek running all over New York. Why you don't think he gonna run from bars? Man, I don't see how they gonna even do that. Megan Good, boy. Hey, Megan Good, man. Hey, Lauren's a cutie, but she ain't ready for the prime big league. This is prime time. This major leagues right there, right there. He going to tell them about how Sachs had his niece trying to get evidence from him, and then it will be a mistrial. Boom! Facts. That would be great. Tariq was ready to die at Monet Club because of the guilt he felt from getting the people killed that he loved in the past. That's why he told Tasha he wouldn't have to take the stand at court. I think he was saying, don't worry that because he gave her the money, and don't worry that she won't take the stand. But, so Jay, you mad at me for having an opinion? What? Where would you say something like that? Of course not. Everybody got an opinion. I ain't mad at nobody. Why would I be mad at what? Man, y'all be thinking too hard on this stuff, man. Riley is the key. Just say Riley is a spy and boom. Right. You're right. That is the key. Who Tariq finna get with? Man. He already got with Effie, where Tariq find the Sean John suit. It looked like he got it from Ghost High School graduation. No, I don't think Tariq is gonna die or go to jail. That would be a big turn of the show. And we already know it's gonna be a season 2, so he ain't gonna die yet. Maybe in season 6 or 5, maybe if they go that far. But Millagram looked like she was about to pee on herself when she was confronted by Monet. She did, and she should have, because she dipping and dabbling and don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And she up here talking about she could protect somebody. Who could she protect? What could she do? Ain't nothing she could do. Nothing. Talking about she could protect Zeke. Girl, the world is bigger than that school. So, it's way bigger than that. Tariq was drugged, and it's going to make Sachs look bad. Yeah, especially if they let him know that he was recording him. Right. That's a great point. Ott said in this episode, he don't care about the drug dealing in Tariq. He want Tasha ass. And so Sachs talking about the truth. You can't handle the truth. He don't care about that. We're lawyers. No, I don't think Tommy coming back. And if we do see him, it's not going to be more than 5 minutes. And it'll be something at the end of the next episode making us to get excited to watch his spinoff. I think Trubisky will be back to being trash? I think that the Bears play calling is a problem, and he didn't have consistency. It was a bad move picking him in the first place. But yeah, the Bears would be back to probably trash, man. We didn't have any consistency. How do you think the Tejadas will retaliate to the hit on them? They won't be able to. Who do they have? They have nobody. Drew is in the hospital. They don't have Cane. Ramirez is dead. They can't do anything. And that's a big problem. Let's see. Do you think Cane will be after Tariq? Oh, I know so. He said he coming after Tariq. And he gonna, boy, you want to make sure I saw that one, Dorian. I see it. That's what's up. Yeah, he coming after him. And ain't nothing Tariq could do except, like I said in another video, he gonna have to try to figure out some way to have 2-bit or something, or them fight or meet up or something. So I don't know. He wearing Fat Farm and Ed Hardy and True. Tariq is like in trouble. The episode already played. I stream on Twitch the episode. So if you haven't followed me on Twitch, go ahead and check me out on Twitch if you want to see the episode. Anyway, who's worse, Jabari or Millagram? Jabari. But he's worse because he's coming from a user point of view. He trying to get from everybody, and that's the problem. Whereas Millagram is just meddling. She meddling and nosy. And so we don't know. You got some. Hey, man, he gonna be sad that she started to get them little feet dirty. She get what she deserve, man. Mind your business. You don't mess for no damn people money. Book 2 must not be paying enough with this acting we're getting. You stupid, man. The Tejadas got the police on lock, but taking the corner boys crippled their business. Right. And you know what? That just show how quick, how small their business is, that he was able to just take their whole business over in a week. And ain't nothing she could do. They wasn't scared to leave her. So something ain't right. Most people would be scared to leave and do that. Hey, yeah. So for the episode 10 preview, Lorenzo was talking to Monet on the phone, and she was saying about she was saying about Cane, the problem he is, and he said, yeah, well, now he the solution. So he gonna make sure to bring Cane back into the fold. And especially after Drew got shot. They definitely need him. So the Tejadas got 2 bricks and a half ounce of weed. That's our operation. They make about $800. Nah. Yeah, that is funny, man. That's why you can't have one guy be the all-around muscle shooter killer. You ain't lying. And that ain't realistic anyway, because one guy can only do so much, be in so many places at once. And they should have had more hitters on their side. You say they manning a couple grams. Hey, that's a good one right there. What if Tommy is Effie's Connect? That would be something. I don't think he is, but that would be interesting and a hell of a twist. I don't know how he could have met her and did that. Tommy wasn't meeting people like that. So I don't know how he could have been there, but that would be interesting if that was the case. Man, they should recruit 2-Bit. You still like Mary J? Hey, Mary J is a good looking woman, man. I know people may not like her acting as much, but hey, Drew was running for Mount Everest. I'm about to get one last climb, baby. One for the road. He was trying to grab that peak. Lulu. Hey, man, Tariq. It ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good, man. Tariq, you ain't ready to run no empire, man. Sell dope. Let's see. Funny if Ghost shows up last few seconds of the last episode. That would be great. But he done with the show as of now. But it would be good. Tommy is on the West Coast at the end of book 6. He was going off to the West Coast. And so we don't know what he been up to over there. We'll have to find out. Yeah, the Tejadas are small, man, and they try to make it seem like they doing so much and he got so much pull, but I don't know how. They ain't moving that much. Drew was playing GTA, thought he could eat bullets. I just take some little health pack, power up. You know what I'm saying? Ghost dad. Yeah, man. Hey, it's over with, man. You surprised they haven't summoned Tommy to testify? I mean, truth be told, it would be a warrant out for Tommy's arrest. If she's naming him as her accomplice in court, I mean, that means she had the police would know. And they would at least have a warrant out for his arrest to have him questioned to figure out what's going on. So, conjugal Carrie, that's what's up. Yeah, she didn't say it too much. Not only did she open her leg, she opened her big ass mouth. Too much. And so we'll see. I hope Ghost ain't dead, man, because they need him bad. Yeah, they do, but it's over with. It was he the MVP for not having a wardrobe malfunction on his face. Drew done with the game. Yeah, because he was already at the table talking about how he may want more. Now he didn't got shot. He definitely want more climbing experiences on Mount Everest. I could be his manager. The Tejadas don't compare to Ghost of Tommy organization. Yeah, you ain't lying. I mean, Ghost of Tommy was making millions. It's obvious they ain't making millions, which is why she's so sweating Zeke. And I think Zeke is about to try to get the hell away from her too, because he gonna realize he got more to lose being with them than he has to gain. You getting a Rolex, you still don't even know how to tell time analog. You just know how to tell digital time on the damn phone, cell phone, with a Rolex. So, hey, Drew would have been dead. There ain't no way just one bullet in the shoulder is gonna hit him. One journey, you are right. You are so right. Everybody is talking too much and spilling the beans. The Tejadas are so fragile. Yeah, they are. It's really only 2 of them. I agree. Monet is horrible. How she treats her kids, her family, everybody. She don't have any redeeming qualities. What's her redeeming quality? Keeping Zeke on a leash so she can use his millions to help save their family? Like, I don't know. Tariq Tejada. They're gonna make Diana St. Patrick up in this piece. So Zeke like Westbrook, Eddie Winslow, and Red Grant in one. Monet's acting is the real villain. Y'all, boy, be hard. Go hard on Mary J, boy. Is Drew and his sister dad Monet's boyfriend that Cane shot with the pretty hair? They have looks like him. Sorry, I'm bad with the names. Nah, that ain't him. The guy in jail with the no hair. That's the one supposed to be the dad. Ramirez was her boy toy. That's the cop that got shot. Ramirez. Yeah. Zeke got that Disney movie. Oh my God. So you saying that he gonna be in Home Alone Part 4? Power Book 3, How to Snitch. Lessons learned from Book 2. Anyone feeling bad for Ramirez's death? Monet will Monet feel sad because she loved the cop. Cane should not kill him because he helped him so many times. Yeah. That was a messed up move right there. And they're gonna be needing him and they're gonna realize it. And when she find out Cane did it, she may kill Cane. I don't know how she gonna do it. I think Professor Sexy gonna end up being wrote off as a loose end because she doing a whole lot of talking. Oh yeah. I think, yeah, you ain't lying. I think that she may get killed. I wouldn't be surprised. We gotta lose one of these main cast members in the next episode. I think it may be Cane. It could be, yeah, I think it could be Cane. Also, it could be what you call it? Not Zeke. It ain't Drew. What did I say? Cane, Millagram. It ain't Zeke. It's somebody I'm thinking of. Do the Ramirez one more time. You want me to do a Ramirez? Hey, look at that. I can't do it no more. They're killing me. He pulled the bullet in me and taking me out. I no longer can do it. I no longer can do the voice, man. It's taking me the voice from the day. That loudmouth black chick from Class is gonna save Tariq. Watch. You know, it's got to be some reason why they keep throwing her in there all the time, saying stuff. We didn't got to know her name and everything. Something gonna happen, or she may end up overdosing or something. We see she taking the course correct pills. We don't know. Yeah, she messed up. She already told too much. The only thing she could do is try to backtrack, but I think Laz Alonso gonna be like, no, who is the person that told you this? And she gonna try to backtrack and not say nothing, and that's gonna make her and put her in a bad situation. Yeah, it's gonna get real messy with that one. So anyway, yeah, Ghost, he tried to pay Holly to leave, and same as Tariq, but Ghost wouldn't have gave Holly no $100,000. Anyway, we'll see. Monet or Tasha is done for. I could see maybe Monet before Tasha. Man, if they would have made Tariq kill her, man, that wouldn't. I would have had a problem with that because that ain't something he done did before. I guess they can make him start, but I don't know. Yeah, he way too hot-headed and getting in trouble. Milgram is not married, so no, she not McLean Method Man's wife, but that would be something. All right, y'all. I appreciate it. It was up to about 500 people tonight watching. It's still about 400 right now. Don't forget to hit the like if you had any type of enjoyment tonight. Appreciate it. And if you like to see some more, I will live stream at around 10 or 11 o'clock tonight, Sunday. Talk about Your Honor, Real Housewives, and of course, more Power Book 2. Appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm about to get up out of here. Thanks, everybody, for all the support, the super chat. Everybody that subscribe, hit the like. Thank you. And I'll see y'all on the next one. And I'm out of here. Peace.